Hello, dear students. Welcome to the online portal of our school. In this video session, we will continue the reading session of the story The Enemy, written by Pearl S. Buck. Okay. Before proceeding with the textual reading of this story, let's have some let's have a glance on some main points that we have discussed earlier, beta. In the previous videos, I told you something about the author. The author was born on 26th June 1892 in Hillsboro, West Virginia. Okay, clear? Her parents were from China, where Pearl S. Buck spent most of her first 40 years of her life. Okay, as being a literary person, she got a Pulitzer Prize in 1932. Okay, and the Howells medal in 1935 for the Good Earth, which was adopted as a major MGM film in 1937. In 1938, she won the Nobel Prize in Literature, the first American woman to do so. Okay, by the time of her death in 1973, Pearl published over 70 books, novels, collection of stories, biography and autobiography, poetry, drama, children's literature and translation from the Chinese. Okay, let's talk about the main points of the story, The Enemy. Dr. Sadao Hoki's childhood. Students, in introduction of this chapter, I told you that the story is set at the time of World War, Second World War. Okay, it is a heart-rending portrayal of the conflict between man's head and heart. As the story begins, we learn that Dr. Sadao had been sent to America by his father to get the best education in surgery and medicine. His father was a traditional Japanese, you can say he was a chauvinist. And before he died, Sadao had become a successful surgeon and a well-known scientist. Okay. As far as our childhood is concerned, he spent his childhood in the coastal area of Japan, where his house was located on upon rocks. It was well above the narrow beach. Okay. He even climbed pines, watched islands, played along the coast. Okay, clear. Why and if we talk about his education, at the 22 at the years of when he was 22 years old. Okay, he was sent to America. Okay, to be a doctor, and he returned after 8 years, and he became a scientist and great surgeon, as I told you. Okay, presently, if we talk about the present time, recording according to this story, uh, Japanese army is at war. Okay, but Sadao was not sent to war because the old general might need him. Okay, clear. Even he was perfecting a discovery that would render wounds entirely clean. Okay, if we talk about his wife was a pleasant, affectionate, caring. Okay, and Sadao met her at Professor Harley's house in America. Okay, clear. While studying in America, Sadao, along with other foreign students, was invited to professor's house. There he met his future wife Anna, but waited until he found out whether she was of pure Japanese race before he fell in love with her. Okay. After Hana met Sadao's father, they got married in the old Japanese way. Okay, clear? It was a misty night. Okay, misty evening. You can say. Okay, and they saw Anna and Sadao. They saw a staggering body appeared and came out of the mist. Okay, and when they went when they watched that body closely, they found that he was an American soldier, wounded in a wounded and collapsed state. It was really a white man, an enemy. Okay. At first, Sadao thought it would be better for them to throw that wounded man back to the sea. Okay, clear? But being a doctor, the humanitarian aptitude overpowered him, and he decided to carry him to his father's bedroom, to his house. Okay, Sadao and Hana, they carried him to Sadao's father's bedroom. Okay, clear? Okay. Even they took him into their home, while at the same time they were both troubled by the question of whether the American prisoner should be saved or not. Okay. However, a sense of duty and strong belief in that duty made Dr. Sadao decide to operate. Okay. Clear? So, students, up to here we have studied. Let's continue the reading session now. Let's start reading this story. We shall start from here. Hannah considered this doubtfully, and when she did not answer, Sadao turned away. Okay. At any rate, something must be done with him. Sadao was in a fix what he should do. Okay. He had observed that the man would die if he is not operated or tended at once. Okay, clear? And at any rate he was ready to at any rate he must have he must be something must be done with him. Okay, बोले कुछ ना कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा इसके साथ. And first he must be washed, and he realized that that wounded man must be washed at first hand, कि पहले उसको साफ किया जाए, क्योंकि his wound got blacker with the powder. Okay, he went quickly out of the room, and Hannah came behind him. She did not wish to be left alone with the white man. Okay, clear? When Sadao went out of the room to bring his operation kit, okay, Hannah also came after him, because she did not want to stay alone in that house with the American man. उस अमेरिकन सोल्जर के साथ वो वहाँ, मतलब मीन्स वह उस कमरे में नहीं रहना चाहती थी. ओके, क्लियर? And he was the first she had seen since she left America. Okay, and after so many years, it was the American was the first man whom she had seen since they left America. After leaving America, she had never visited there, and she had never seen any American there in their house, there in their country. Okay, clear? And now he seemed to have nothing to do with those whom he had known there. Okay, and this man had nothing to do with them, means इस आदमी का उन आदमियों से, उन अमेरिकन से कोई लेना देना नहीं था जिनको वो जानती थी पर्सनली. Here he was her enemy, or okay, here the man was their enemy, and it was just a menace. It was just a menace, a threat, living or dead. It was just a threat to their lives, whether he is dead or whether he is alive. जिंदा या मुर्दा, ये उनके लिए खतरा था. She realized this fact. Okay. She turned to the nursery and called Yumi. Okay, earlier they had decided that she would inform Yumi, their maid, and Sadao had to inform other servants that the American soldier was there. Okay, but the children heard her voice, and she had to go she had to go in for a moment and smile at them and play with them, with the baby. And now a baby now nearly 3 months old. Okay, when she entered the room, the little baby of her, it woke up. Okay, and for a while she had to play with him. Okay, clear. It was just a 3 months old baby. Okay, over the baby's soft black hair, she motioned with her mouth. Okay, and Yumi, come with me. Then she played with the baby and she motioned her mouth in the baby's soft black hair. Okay, and then she asked asked Yumi to follow her. Okay, उसका कहा कि चलो आओ मेरे साथ आओ. I will put the baby to bed. Yumi replied, he is ready. Okay, then Yumi replied that she first would make the baby sleep. Okay, as baby was the child was ready to sleep, सोने के लिए बिल्कुल तैयार था. She went with Yumi into the bedroom next to the nursery. Okay, and stood with the boy in her arms while Yumi spread the sleeping quilts on the floor and laid the baby between them. Okay, she then followed Yumi to the bedroom that was quite near to the nursery. Okay, she then held the baby in her arm. उस बॉय को, छोटे बच्चे को अपने गोद में रखा उसने. ओके, एंड वाइल यूमी स्प्रेड अ स्लीपिंग क्विल्ट, उसने स्लीपिंग जो रजाई है ना, वो गद्दे वगैरह वो बिछा दिए ऑन द फ्लोर पर. एंड शी लेड द बेबी बिटवीन देम, और उसके बीच में बेबी को सुला दिया. Then Hannah led the way quickly and softly to the kitchen. Okay, the two servants were frightened at what their master had just told. Okay, the old gardener, who was also a house servant, pulled the few hairs on his upper lips. Okay, okay, Hannah. Then Hannah came out of the room, okay, quickly and softly out of the kitchen, to the kitchen. She followed her to the kitchen. Then she saw the two servants. The two servants were quite frightened. They were afraid of what their master had just told them. कि उनके मास्टर ने उनको क्या बताया, उस पर वो डरे हुए थे. The old gardener, जो कि he was a house servant also. Okay, he pulled the few hair on his upper lips. जो उसकी जो लिटिल जो मुस्टैच थी ना, अपनी मुस्टैच के ऊपर जो छोटे छोटे जो बाल थे उनको उसने खींचना शुरू कर दिया. ही पुल्ड हेयर्स ऑन हिज अपर लिप्स. इवन he got annoyed. Okay, the master ought not to heal the wound of the little white man, he said bluntly to Hannah. And means he got annoyed with what his master has decided to do. कि वो क्या करना चाहता है उस पर वो annoyed था. That's why this expression has been used, that he pulled the few hairs on his upper lips. Okay, clear. So he said कि मास्टर को, हमारे स्वामी को, डॉक्टर सदाऊ को ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए कि वो इसके घावों को हील अप करे, ये नहीं करना चाहिए. ही सेड दिस ब्लंटली टू हना को उसने ये बात ब्लंटली कही, विद नो इमोशन उसने ऐसा कह दिया. ओके, क्लियर. द वाइट मैन ought to die. First he was shot, then the sea caught him and wounded him with her rocks. If the master heals what the gun did and what the sea did, they would take revenge on us. Or being a traditional Japanese, this old gardener, he explained his aggression by saying, if if the master tried to operate this white man, okay, killer, who had been shot by the gun, okay, first, and then the sea and the rocks in the sea, they had wounded him very badly, okay. If he tried to heal his wound up, okay, both the gun and the sea would take revenge on them. Means the gun here stand for Japanese army, Japanese administration, okay, and the sea means क्या है कि गन और सी दोनों उनके ऊपर बता देंगे. मीन्स if he ever tried to heal up this man's wounds, okay, these two would take revenge on them. उनके ऊपर बदला लेंगे उनसे. I will tell him what you say. हना replied courteously. हना ने बड़ी पोलाइटली कहा कि मैं आपकी बात उनको बता दूंगी. But she herself was also frightened, although she was not superstitious as the old man was. वो इतनी ज़्यादा superstitious नहीं थी जितनी वो old man था, लेकिन फिर भी उसने कहा मैं बता दूंगी. Could it ever be well to help an enemy? Okay, and she was even thinking, could it be good for them to help an enemy? Nevertheless, she told Yumi to fetch the hot water and bring it to the room where the white man was. And thereafter, she ordered Yumi to fetch hot water, the bucket of hot water, to the room where the white man was. Okay, clear? Okay, let's read the next para from here. She went ahead and slid back the partition. Okay, Sadao was not there. Yumi, following, put down her wooden bucket. Okay, then she went over to the white man. When she saw him, her thick lips folded themselves in stubbornness. Okay, I have never watched a white man, she said, and I will not wash so dirty a one now. Okay, clear? Hana then went to mm, the room where the white man was. Okay, there she did not find her husband. Okay, then Yumi brought a wooden bucket, okay, of hot water, गर्म पानी वो लेकर आई. Okay, then she went near, went near to the bed, where to the spot where the white man was lying, जहाँ पे वो लेटा पड़ा था ना, उसके पास गई, and she saw his face. Okay, and after looking at his face, she said that she had never watched any white man, and even she would not wash so dirty a one then. बोला ऐसे गंदे को, बोला मैंने आज तक ना तो धोया है और ना मैं इसको धोऊंगी, मना कर दिया. She was reluctant to wash that white man. Hannah cried at her severely, "You will do what your master commands you." Okay, हन्ना जोर से चिल्ला के बोली कि तुम्हें वही करना पड़ेगा जो तुम्हारे मास्टर, तुम्हारे स्वामी जो कहते करना पड़ेगा. There was so fierce a look of resistance upon Yumi's round dull face that Hannah felt unreasonably afraid. यूमी के चेहरे के ऊपर इतनी खतरनाक एक रेजिस्टेंस थी, काम ना करने की जो एक वो होता है इनकार का जो भाव था उसके चेहरे पर इतना ज़बरदस्त था कि हना गोट अफ्रेड, हना डर गई. आफ्टर ऑल, इफ द सर्वेंट शुड रिपोर्ट समथिंग दैट वाज नॉट एज इट हैपेंड. ओके, एंड शी गोट अफ्रेड कि अगर ज़्यादा प्रेशराइज करते, इफ शी प्रेशराइज हर, ओके, दे वुड टेल द पुलिस एंड देन द consequences would be catastrophic. वो बड़े कैटास्ट्रोफिक, बड़े ही वो ट्रेजिक होंगे. ओके, क्लियर? वेरी वेल, शी सेड with dignity. You understand, we only want to bring him to his senses so that we can turn him over as a prisoner. Okay. Then she tried to persuade Yumi, saying that they were only trying to save that soldier, just to give him back to the uh, पुलिस और आर्मी एज अ प्रिजनर, कि हम तो इसको कैदी की तरह वापस देना चाहते हैं, अगर ये हो सा जाए तो इसको। तब आई विल हैव नथिंग टू डू विद इट, मतलब मेरा इस बात से कोई लेना देना नहीं है। यूमी सेड, आई एम अ पुअर पर्सन एंड इट इज़ नॉट माई बिजनेस, गरीब हूँ और ये मेरा काम नहीं है। देन प्लीज़ रिटर्न टू योर ओन वर्क, हना सेड जेंटली। हना ने कहा तो फिर ठीक है, फिर जाओ अपना काम करो। एट वंस यूमी लेफ्ट द रूम बट दिस लेफ्ट हना विद द वाइट मैन अलोन, और इसी पे वो चली जाती है यूमी, एंड इसके बाद हना अकेली होती है वाइट मैन के साथ उस कमरे में। शी माइट हैव बीन अफ्रेड टू स्टे, हैड नॉट हर एंगर एट यूमी स्टबरनेस नाउ सस्टेन्ड हर। ओके, वो भी चली गई होती, बट यूमी के गुस्से की वजह से, उसकी जिद की वजह से, उसके स्टबरनेस की वजह से, उसकी ऑब्स्टिनेसी की वजह से, इट इज़ समथिंग दैट सस्टेन्ड हर देयर, इसकी वजह से वो वहाँ रुकी। स्टूपिड यूमी, शी मटर्ड फियर्सली, इज दिस एनीथिंग बट अ मैन। बोल क्या है ये, बोल स्टूपिड है यूमी, यूमी तो बेवकूफ़ है, क्या है ये, इट इज़ जस्ट अ मैन, अ वुंडेड हेल्पलेस मैन, एक वुंडेड बेचारा आदमी। ओके, in the conviction of her own superiority, she bent impulsively and untied the knotted rugs that kept the white man covered. Okay. तो अपनी सुपेरिटी के मतलब जो कन्विक्शन, उसकी जो नोशन है ना, अपनी खुद की सुपेरिटी जो है, श्रेष्ठता जो है, उसके कारण वो बड़ी इम्पल्सिवली मीन्स यू कैन से कि इंस्टिंक्टिवली और इनवॉल्यूंटरीली, कि अपनी इच्छा से, एक इच्छा नहीं है लेकिन इम्पल्सिवली शी बेंट, वो झुक जाती है, एंड देन शी अनटाइड, वो खोल देती है जो नोटेड रग्स है ना, जो कपड़े के जो गांठ लगी हुई है इसके, वाइट मैन को जिसने कवर कर रखा है, जो कपड़ा उन्हें पहन रखा है, उसको खोलने लगी। देन when she had his breast bare, she dipped the small clean towel that Yumi had brought into the steaming hot water and washed his face carefully. And उसके after removing that clothes, she took a towel that Yumi had brought. Yumi जो लेकर आई थी उस towel को लिया उसने, and she cleaned his face, और उसका उसने face साफ किया गर्म पानी से। Okay, the man's skin, okay, the man's skin, though rough with exposure, दो रफ विद एक्सपोजर। ओके, उस आदमी की जो स्किन थी ना, वो एक्सपोजर की वजह से बड़ी रफ हो गई थी। वॉज अ फाइन टेक्सचर, लेकिन एक फाइन टेक्सचर था, थोड़ी सॉफ्टनेस उसके ऊपर थी। मस्ट हैव बीन वेरी ब्लॉन्ड व्हेन ही वॉज अ चाइल्ड, एंड शी थॉट दैट ही मस्ट बी वेरी ब्लॉन्ड। ओके, बहुत ब्लॉन्ड रहा होगा, बहुत ही फेयर कलर्ड रहा होगा व्हेन ही वॉज अ चाइल्ड। ओके, शी kept thinking. While she was thinking these thoughts, though not really liking the man better now, she was no longer a child. He was no longer a child. She kept on washing him until his upper body was quite clean. Okay. When she was thinking about all this, she realized that now that man was not a boy was that man was not a boy, not a child. बच्चा नहीं था वो। Okay, okay, and after when she had cleaned his upper body, okay, okay, she had no dare to turn him over. Okay, उसके अंदर हिम्मत नहीं थी कि उसको पलट दे। ओके, ऐसा नहीं था। वेयर वॉज सदाऊ, नाउ हर एंगर वॉज एबिंग इंक्रीजिंग, उसका गुस्सा बढ़ रहा था वो कि सदाऊ कहाँ गया। ओके, एंड शी वॉज एंक्शियस अगेन, बहुत चिंतित हुई, वरिड हुई, एंड शी रोज वाइपिंग हर हैंड्स ऑन द रॉन्ग टॉवल, उस रफ टॉवल, उस टॉवल से उसने अपने हाथ को साफ किया। ओके, क्लियर। एंड साफ करने के बाद क्या क्या भी, then lest the man be chilled, she put the quilt over him. Okay, अपने हाथ को पोंछते हुए उसने उस आदमी को वो क्विल्ट रज़ाई उड़ा दी. ओके, clear, and thought that now he should be good to take rest. Okay. Sadao, she called softly. He had been about to come in when she called. वो जैसे वो बोली ना, वो बस अंदर आने वाला ही था. Okay. His hand had been on the door and now he opened it. उसका दरवाजे पे हाथ ही था और अब उसने दरवाज़ा खोल दिया. Okay. And she saw that he had brought his surgeon's emergency bag. Okay. That he wore his surgeon's coat. Okay. She got very surprised when she saw Sadao carrying his operation kit, okay, his surgeon's bag, and he has put on his surgeon कोट. आपने सर्जन कोट पहन के वो आ गया है उसका सर्जरी करने के लिए, ऑपरेशन करने के लिए. यू हैव डिसाइडेड टू ऑपरेट, शी क्राइड. चिल्लाई, तूने डिसाइड कर लिया इसको ऑपरेशन करने की? यस, he said shortly. He turned his back to her and unfolded a sterilized towel upon the floor of the tokonoma alcove. Tokonoma क्या होता है? Tokonoma is a kind of niche. दीवार के अंदर बना एक प्लेटफॉर्म होता है where you can put the vase and other things, है ना. तो he spread a towel there and then he put his instrument out open upon it. उसके ऊपर सब रख दिया. Fetch towels, he asked. उसने कहा कि जाओ तौलिए और लेकर आओ. She went obediently, but how anxious now. Okay. लेकिन कितनी एंशियस थी वो, कितनी वरीड थी वो नहीं जानती. मतलब ओबिडेंटली वो बाहर निकल जाती है, मानते उसकी बात को बाहर निकल जाती है. टू द लिनन सेल्स एंड टुक आउट द टॉवल्स. लिनन सेल से वो कुछ तौली लेकर आई. ओके. देयर ought also be old piece of matting so that the blood would not ruin the fine floor covering. And she thought that in the operation there were all the possibilities that the deep matted floor would be stained with the blood. So she wanted to bring some more mats. Okay, clear, more some more fine floor covering. Okay. She went out to the back veranda where the gardener kept stripes of matting with which to protect the delicate shrubs. Shrubs means the fencing. Oh, sorry, shrubs means bushes. Okay. In cold night and took an armful of them. वो सीधी जाती है in the garden, जहाँ पर जो गार्डनर है उसने shrubs को, उन bushes को ढकने के लिए कुछ मैटिंग रख रखी थी सर्दियों में उनको कोल्ड विंड और इनसे बचाने के लिए. तो वो कुछ मुट्ठी भर वहाँ से उठा लेती है. ओके, क्लियर. But when she went back into the room, she saw this was useless. The blood had already soaked through the packing in the man's wound and had ruined the mat under him. But when she entered, she found that carrying so much क्या बोलते हैं मैटिंग्स with her was quite useless. उसको लाना सब useless था because the blood has already ruined the mat under him. ठीक है, उसके नीचे जो मैट्स थे उसको खून ने पहले खराब कर दिया था. Oh, the mat, she cried. Yes, it is ruined, Sadao replied, as though he did not care. ऐसे कहा, हाँ वो खराब हो गए, मतलब जैसे कि परवाह नहीं थी उसको इस बात की. ओके, क्लियर. He began to wash the man carefully. Okay, she obeyed him without a word. Help me to turn him. उसने कहा कि चलो इसको पलटने मेरी मदद कराओ, और उसने उसके काम माना. ठीक है. Yumi would not wash him, she said. जब उसने केयरफुली उसको वॉश किया, वॉश करने के बाद सदाओ ने वॉश किया उसको, उसके बाद वो कहती है कि यूमी ने कहा कि वो इसको वॉश नहीं करेगी. डिड यू वॉश हिम देन. यूमी ने कहा कि वो नहीं करेगी. क्या तुम साफ करोगे? नहीं, तुमने साफ किया. सदाओ आस्क्ड. सदाओ ने पूछा कि यूमी ने मना कर दिया, ठीक है, कि तो क्या तुमने साफ किया. नॉट स्टॉपिंग फॉर अ मोमेंट स्विफ्ट कंसाइज मूवमेंट्स। अपनी जो स्विफ्ट कंसाइज मूवमेंट्स जो थी ना उनको रोक के बिना वो पूछता है कि क्या तुमने साफ किया। यस शी सेड। ही डिड नॉट सीम टू हियर हर बट शी वॉज यूज टू दिस एब्जॉर्प्शन व्हेन ही वॉज एट वर्क। ओके, उसको पता था कि ये सुन नहीं रहा उसकी बात को, क्योंकि शी वॉज यूज टू हिज एब्जॉर्प्शन व्हेन ही वॉज एट वर्क। जब वो काम में लगा होता ना तो बहुत खो जाता है काम करते हुए, मतलब एब्जॉर्ब हो जाता है उसमें, इतना एब्जॉर्ब होता है कि सुनता नहीं है आसपास की। तो जानती थी उसको। शी वंडर्ड फॉर अ मोमेंट इफ इट मैटर टू हिम वट वॉज द बॉडी अपॉन विच ही वर्कड सो लॉन्ग एज इट वॉज फॉर द वर्क ही डिड सो एक्सीलेंटली। वो सोचती थी, कभी कभी सोचती थी कि क्या इस बात का डज इट मैटर when he that of which body was it on was it he operated so excellently, कि किसकी बॉडी है, कौन है ये आदमी, क्या इस बात से कोई फ़र्क पड़ता है कि ये कौन है और किसका ऑपरेशन करा, इस बात से फ़र्क पड़ता है। You will have to give the anesthetic if he needs it, he said। और उसने कहा कि तुम्हें इसको एनेस्थेटिक होती है बेहोशी की दवाई, तो ये देनी पड़ेगी जब इसको ज़रूरत पड़े। आई शी देन रेज क्वेश्चन की शी बट नेवर हैव आई देन शी टोल्ड दैट शी हैड नेवर गिवन एनी वन द एनेस्थेटिक। बोला आज तक कभी मैंने एनेस्थेटिक किसी को दिया नहीं है। ओके, इट इज़ वेरी ईजी ही सेड इम्पेशेंटली। बोलो बहुत आसान है। ही वॉज टेकिंग आउट द पैकिंग नाउ। Students, I think we should stop now. Okay, we will keep this reading. We will keep reading this chapter in next videos also. Okay, thanks for watching this video beta. Thank you very much.